Yo, stay wavy TV, ride the vibe with me. Splash through your screen, drip clean like the seas. High tide energy, never on mute.
Tonight I was scrolling through TikTok and I seen a clip from WWE Unreal, and Triple H is in Gorilla. For those that don't know what Gorilla is, Triple H is basically backstage watching the show with all of the, the executives and the writers, right? And after a match that Rio just had, EU Sky comes backstage and jumps on Triple H and wraps her legs around his waist. And she stays on Triple H with her legs wrapped around him for like 5 minutes straight. And Triple H is just swinging side to side, smiling, EU Sky smiling. And EU Sky's telling Triple H, thank you so much, I love you. You always believed in me, and Triple H is just like, he's ready to just, he's ready to just start gooning when he gets home. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I was thinking, y'all, isn't this considered cheating? And he's doing this in front of all of the executives. Like, there's one guy that's standing right there and he's looking at Triple H and EU Sky and he's looking to the left, he's looking to the right. Like, bro, like, did you forget that you're married to Stephanie McMahon? You know what I'm saying? And then it makes you think about the fact that, EU Sky and Rhea Ripley, they're acting like they're in a relationship, right? Like, Rhea Ripley's constantly, rubbing EU Sky's hair. EU Sky's jumping on Rhea Ripley. She's rubbing her face. Like, they pretty much act like they're dating each other. And Rhea Ripley has a boyfriend. So you got Rhea Ripley who's in a relationship. You got Triple H who's been married to Stephanie McMahon for like decades. And EU Sky is just doing all of this inappropriate type behavior, with both of them. Now, it kind of made me think, guys, is Triple H the one that's telling EU Sky to, do this type of stuff? Or is this just like, is EU Sky doing this on her own, right? Like, is EU Sky jumping on Triple H, wrapping her legs around him on her own? Like, because if you're Stephanie McMahon and you see this, you have to feel disrespected at the highest level. Like, this is cheating. Like, bro, a woman jumping on you and wrapping her legs around you and staying like that for 5 minutes straight, bro, that is cheating, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, the whole Rhea Ripley and EU Sky situation, you guys already heard my conspiracy on that. They pretty much act like they're cosplaying like a lesbian relationship, when they're out there doing their thing in the ring. But, that's storytelling. But this whole Triple H and EU Sky thing, bro, like, when I saw this, bro, I'm like, yo, Triple H might be Diddy 2.0, bro. Like, Triple H might be, he might be doing some freak off activity in the WWE, man. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is inappropriate, man. This is very inappropriate, man. And we have heard rumors the past couple of years about Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, secretly, going through a divorce. And this kind of confirms it for me, man. Like, is everything good at home, Triple H? Is everything all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, because you getting a little too touchy-feely with EU Sky. And this clip also made me think about when Stephanie McMahon, when she first moved up to Raw and she won that championship. I think about how Triple H, was touching her face and hugging her and, just doing just weird freak-off Diddy type behavior. And listen, man, Triple H, bro, you got to be careful, man. It's all fun and games until, women start dropping lawsuits on you. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun and games until, Stephanie McMahon files for divorce and claims infidelity, that you're out here sleeping with the wrestlers and stuff like that. You got to be careful, bro. The fact that they even allowed this to be on WWE Unreal was shocking to me. And I had to make this video because, this is why Vince McMahon ended up having to sell his company, because he was doing freaky stuff like this in Gorilla backstage, doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing, with the female wrestlers. And he ultimately, he got like a lawsuit for that. He had to sell the company. Brock Lesnar had to disappear for a couple of years because Brock Lesnar was involved with the whole situation. And you would think Triple H, who's Vince McMahon's son-in-law, you would think that he would move cautiously to avoid that type of stuff happening to him. Like, listen, if EU Sky, you know, voluntarily just decided to jump on Triple H and wrap her legs around him, if this is something that she just does on a regular, it's Triple H's job as a man to tell her, listen, like, you know, I like you, but you can't be jumping on me, wrapping your legs around me for 5 minutes straight when I have a wife. I'm married to Stephanie McMahon, because you're going to make my wife think that, you know, I'm cheating on her with you. You know, Triple H has to tell her she can't do that. And the fact that she was that comfortable doing that in front of all of these executives, that lets me know there's either two things going on. Triple Paul Diddy Levesque is having freak offs, or him and Stephanie McMahon are in an open relationship, or they're going through a divorce. They're no longer together, and Triple H is just, you know, getting his freak on. You feel me? Because you don't want wrestlers to start accusing Triple H of favoritism, right? Like, what if a female wrestler that's a jobber, right? Like, who's a jobber? Let's like Mcmahon Green, right? What if Mcmahon Green came out and said that Triple H is showing favoritism towards wrestlers like EU Sky and Stephanie Valkyrie because, you know, he's doing inappropriate activities with them and they're letting it slide, right? You don't want that to happen, bro. Because at the end of the day, this is a business. You know, this is a business, bro. Like, and you don't mix business with pleasure, bro. You're a married man. EU Sky jumping on you, wrapping her legs around you, and stand like that for 5 to 10 minutes straight with a whole bunch of executives standing right there watching, bro. And you put this on WWE Unreal. This is extremely inappropriate, bro. And Triple H, I'm telling you, man, because I know you listening to this video, Triple K. You need to be very careful, bro. I don't like you, but at the same time, I don't want to see you, you know, I don't want to see you in a bad position, bro. You got to be careful, man. You don't want to end up like your father-in-law, bro. You do not want that attached to your name. You out here working with the president and all that, so maybe you'll get a pass for it. Maybe you'll get a pardon for it if you do get in trouble. But this ain't a good look, bro. This ain't a good look at all, bro. Like, this makes me think that Triple H and EU Sky is sleeping together, allegedly. That's what it's making me think. So I had to make this video, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Like, I literally was scrolling through TikTok and I seen this clip and I was like, what the hell is Triple H doing? Like, Triple H, like, you can't have your female wrestlers thinking it's okay to jump and wrap their legs around you for 5 minutes straight like you're their boyfriend, bro. You're married. You're married to Vince McMahon's daughter. You're married to a billionaire's daughter, bro. You're the chief content creator. You're the booker for Raw and SmackDown, bro. You can't do this, bro. And then you putting this in the, like, bro, if this would have never came out, think about this, guys. If this clip would have never came out on WWE Unreal, nobody would have known about this. Triple H actually signed off on them putting this on the WWE Unreal episode. That's how comfortable he is getting his freak on in Gorilla. Unbelievable, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Thumbs up the video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. It's your boy Wavy. I'm out.
Yeah, welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix, got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this is the channel you embrace. Stay